Okay, the purpose of this video is to show you how to start making a slide with your Google account. As you can see right now, I'm on my Gmail page. From here, I'm going to click on Drive. Now the drive is loaded up. I'm going to click Create. What I want to do is click the red button that says Create. I'm going to click the yellow one that says Presentation. Okay, this is going to load up and it's going to give me a bunch of different themes that I can pick. They're all basically just different colored backgrounds. You can pick whichever one you like, but make sure it doesn't distract from the words you're trying to put in front of it. For example, if you pick a black background like this, you have to make sure you use white letters. And if your background is too busy, like this or this, it might be hard for people to focus on your content. But feel free to pick any background you like. For this purpose, I'm just going to go with something nice and simple. And I click Simple Light, it gets a blue around it, and then I'm going to click OK to use this one. Okay, this is your title page. So I'm going to write Dirty Diesel, and then down here where it says Subtitle, I'm going to put my name. And that slide is done. Now I want to add another slide. Remember, we want a total of 6 slides, so that's one slide which is this, which has your name and title on it, and then 5 slides that have content and graphics on them. So what I'm going to do now is add another slide. I click Slide, New Slide. Okay, so this new slide is set up a little differently. It has a title at the top and then a big box down here. So where I'm going to go to get the information for this slide is my research results doc. I have Linwood's open right here on my computer, so I'm going to use his for this. I'm going to find a fact that Linwood pulled out and see if I can use it. Okay, researchers found, right here in his news search, one of his key quotes from the news story, researchers found that children living in areas with higher levels of air pollution, for example from exhaust fumes, are more likely to develop insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes by age 10. So I'm going to copy that piece of information from his research results doc, copy. I'm going to go back to my presentation. And let's see, I'm going to try adding it up here. How much of my screen will that take up? Yes, it's an Internet Explorer thing. Okay, but those words are a little small. You wouldn't be able to read that from the back of the room. So I'm going to highlight them. And then I'm going to find my text editor up here. They're at size 11 now. I probably want to bump them up to something like, let's see what 18 looks like. Maybe even a little bigger for people in the back of the room to see it. So I'm going to go to 24. Okay, great. Now the box is a little out of place, so I can just drag that down. So it all fits on my screen. Cool. Now I have that. Now down here in this bigger box, I might want to add an image that helps me understand that. Since they're talking about children and exhaust fumes, I want to get a picture that sort of conveys that. So right now I'm going to go back to my project on the research result page. Now I'm going to click on Research. This is where we've been getting the news and the blogs and the government things from. And right here, I see diesel pollution image search, so I'm going to click on that. Now I'm clicking on that, and I'm getting a whole lot of images. Try and find something that really seems to fit with pollution and children. Okay, of the ones that I see on this page, I really kind of like this one here, the school bus. That could be a good choice for me. So, what I'm going to do is, okay, so I'm going to click on this picture of the school bus with a lot of exhaust coming out of the back of it. When I click on it in Google Picture Search, it will get larger. Now I have the full-size picture here. Okay, if I decide this is what I want to use, here's what I do next. I right-click on it, and down here I see Save Picture As. That's where I want to go. So I click on Save Picture As, and it's going to give me a couple of options what I want to do with it. I like to save pictures to my desktop because I don't have to go digging around to find it. I suggest you try that too. Alright, I'll click Save. It says it already exists because I downloaded it before. So I'm just going to click Yes to that, and that will be saved to my desktop. So now I have a picture and some text. Let's put them together on the slide. Now here I am back on my slide. I have my text up here, and now I want to insert an image to match it. So I go to Insert. It gives me a few things that I could insert. I could insert a text box, a link, a video, some word art, a line, a shape, etc. In this case, I want to insert an image or a picture. So I'm going to insert image. And it says choose an image to upload. So that's what I'm going to select, and it will browse through my computer to find an image for me. I'm going to go to my desktop. So that's where I put the picture. And I can scroll down through all the things that are on my desktop until I see my picture. Yep, and here it is. I can tell because I can see a little mini version of it right here. So I'm going to click on that, and I see it appear down here where it says file name, and then I click open. And we'll upload. Ta-da! So now my picture's on my slide, but the picture isn't right where I want it to be. So what I do is I take this little cross arrow thingy, and I push it around until I get it down below my words. That's good. But it's still a little wide, so now I'm going to take these sliders on the side and just push it in a little bit, and it's going to narrow the picture down so it fits just so. Alright, so there I have a picture right where I want it underneath my text. Everything looks good. Okay, and we want you to repeat this process with 5 different facts and 5 different images to complete your slideshow. And as always, Google Drive saves everything automatically. And I'm just going to title this so it'll be easier for me to find. So I'm going to rename it Scott Dirty Diesel. And that's done. Later on, I'll show you how to insert this into your website. Okay, so that's how you make a slide with a picture.